saying, baby. I was like, baby, kill you, dear. Oh yeah, very, very stupid. What are you babying him for? Baby should marry you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ese, and today we're going to be reviewing our best friend's wedding season 2 episode 7. Let's just dig into it.
How?
That should be the title of this episode. Hey! This episode was the bomb.com. But before I even get into this review, before we start digging in, first of all guys, I didn't even make notes because I was just so into it. I was like, this is not the time to be analyzing while watching. You just need to be in the moment. You just need to soak it all off. Okay, before I go into this review, I just want to say, every week I always say I'm going to talk about the soundtrack for our best friend's wedding, and I always forget. And this one I was like, I'll just start off the review by saying it. I love the music that they always play in this series. I think is absolutely amazing. I really enjoy it. This episode in particular, like that toxic love they played when Mona proposed, and then the part where Jade was crying in the car, I was like, ooh, talk about song choice, perfect. Oh yeah, now that I said that one, let's not actually get to the gist. Guys, see, you know, last week I was saying how I know that this episode they are buttering us up because it's going to be dinner for the books. This was indeed the dinner for the books. Like, although it didn't pan out the way I imagined it, but I did feel the tension, guys. I felt the tension from my small screen. Like, I was watching it on my phone and I was like, ew, this tension can cut through. It was the most awkward dinner in the history of dinners, and Ekeng is just a fool. See, last week when I called Ekeng anti-love, you guys thought I was joking. This guy, oh no, he's wicked. See, it's the way he's always hyping Muna for me. And Muna, see, I don't want to believe that Muna is just playing like she doesn't know what's happening. I feel like she's playing dumb. Like, she knows what she's doing. She can't be that dumb. There's no way. Like she could tell that Charles was not in the mood, because when Charles came down, when she was like, oh, I look nice, blah blah blah, and of course Ekeng, anti-love, angel of anti-love, had already hyped her like, ooh, you looking so fine, wifey and teen, and she tried to like kiss Charles or like hug Charles, and Charles was like, oh, I don't want to spoil your makeup. Like, if I was in her shoes, I would be so uncomfortable. Like, I won't even want to go on with it. Yes, I might just, everyone has already RSVP, they're coming, but like, I won't now be, I don't know. See, the whole thing just annoyed me. Where I gave it up for, I just cancelled her completely in my books, was when she proposed. Like, see, I'm pro exactly what Kemi actually said to her husband. That's the way I felt. Like, I'm all for women doing great things, but you see that issue, or that, I don't even want to call it an issue, that's, what will I say now, is that phenomenal of proposing to a man. It can never be me. It cannot. I do not subscribe to it. I feel like it is so flipping cringe worthy, because you don't know what the man is thinking. And see, that's why I actually hate public proposals. I just feel like people will just put unnecessary pressure for you to say yes when you actually don't want to say it. Like, first of all, the fact that Charles was stalling to even say the yes should have put out. The way she kept saying, baby. I was like, baby, kill you, dear. Oh yeah, very stupid. What are you babying him for? Baby should marry you. Like, to be honest, I felt like she did it because of what Ehinome told her in the kitchen, that it's not me you should even be worried about. I actually thought you should be worried about Jade and Teen. I felt like she planted a seed in Mona's heart. You guys, please, the sun just started shining all of a sudden, so if my face just lights up and starts glowing, it's a natural sun. Okay, back to what I was saying. Like, I felt like it was Ehinome that gave her ginger to do what she did. This was, oh my god, it was the most cringe-worthy thing in the history of cringe-worthy kingdom. Like, what was that? She now put it in the same plate. You know the one that made me laugh? When the guy now said yes, she now brought her finger.
So like, I was like, ugh.
This girl, no shame, no shame whatsoever. First of all, her speech was just stupid. Like, you've been so good, there's nothing like a perfect couple, blah blah blah. See, as I was listening to the speech, that girl does not read room. Every other person was not even happy for them. The only person that was even gingering them on, which was clearly sarcastic, was Ekeng, and she kept going. I was just like, sister, why are you doing? Basically what she just did was, I must trap this boy, I must trap the boy. But the beautiful thing about it is that proposing to someone does not signify that this thing is going to last. It's just, you're just elevating yourself to the next level of heartache, because this is the kind of guy that on the wedding day he will not show up, or on the altar day he might just say I do not instead of I do. So I felt like if she thought this was her smart way of making sure that Jade does not come into the picture, then Muna, I'm so sorry, but that was so dumb. That was like marriage is such a huge commitment, such a big deal, that you shouldn't just say yes and then, okay, I don't know, let me know in the comment section. If it were you, will you say yes and then maybe in the room and I'll be like, babe, I'm sorry, but no? I feel like maybe that's what I would have done, so let me not fault him too much. But anyway, he's a guy. I felt like he could have just ended it there and then, because he kept looking at everyone around the table like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? Like, it was the most cringe-worthy moment of the entire show. I'm not even kidding. Like, I was looking at Jade's face. I was like, you see the reason why I say you guys should have kissed? This is the reason why. Because if they had kissed, there's no, I feel like he would have had some balls. He would have maybe respected Jade enough to say no. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like, I just felt like that was very lily-livered of him. Like, he could have just told her, I'm so sorry, babe, don't do this. No. First of all, she had already pushed her luck with the dinner. Like, couldn't she have just left it there? Okay, I'm done talking about them. Let's not talk about the other annoying set of couples that were on that table. I don't want to be calling Ekeng's name too much, but that guy is just an idiot. Like, see, I was reading the comments and everyone was like, oh my god, you can't hate Ekeng. Me, I hate that boy. Like, I just like knocking his head every episode. Like, and the way he was just looking, staring at Kemi, I was like, guy, calm down. Her husband is like sitting there. Like, Ehinome was even next to him. I was like, oh, I'm so glad we're sitting next to each other. I was like, Ehinome, I beg, keep quiet. But like, this is the problem here. Captain is so absorbed in the fact that he doesn't want Kemi to find out about his thing with Ehinome that he couldn't even notice the sultry look that Ekeng was giving Kemi. And Kemi too, I don't even know where her head was, but couldn't she, I don't know, I feel like women, we always have that instinct. Couldn't she see the way Captain was so uncomfortable? And okay, to be fair, let's give her credit. She just thought maybe Captain was upset because she invited someone from their office, and Ehinome wasn't exactly giving Captain like sultry looks or anything. Her focus was on Ekeng, so that's fair. But it was just very, very stupid. First of all, the dinner was just annoying because they were not even talking to each other. That was the one that even got me. I was like, Mona, what have you done? What have you done? What is this boringness? Like, everybody was just eating. It was so quiet. It was so it was just stupid. It just didn't even make sense. I felt like just when the conversation was starting to pick up with Charles like talking and saying, oh, I think it will work if you invite this person to your radio station and also to help like the VC stuff. That's when Madame Nad said that, oh, it's my time to shine. I have to steal the spotlight back. I was just like, ugh, so annoying. But anyway, I expected more Gbas, but I feel like the Gbas they gave us was enough. I just wanted, I don't know, in my head I pictured a scene where maybe what's her name, Ehinome will go to the bathroom and be talking to Captain, and then Kemi will now here, and you know. But it didn't happen like that. Another part that was very interesting was, last week I was saying like, why in the world did Kemi invite Ehinome for this dinner? Okay, it now made sense this episode because she obviously did it to spite Charles, and I liked what she told Charles. When Charles came, I was like, what was wrong with you? Like, how dare you? Why would you invite Ehinome? And she was like, you think me? I'm like, Jade, that will be keep me, I get even. I was like,
bam, bam, bam,
give it to him. He's stupid. You think you're the only one that can keep secrets, that can annoy your friends, right? No, see. And then the Ehinome girl, is it just me, or was she trying to be a little bit flirty in the room when she was supposedly apologizing to Charles? Like, I was just like, sister, you basically almost told a guy, or trapped a guy with pregnancy that was not his own, and you're like, I apologize, why haven't you forgive me? No, as far as I'm concerned, I can go to grave without forgiving you. Like, you do not deserve forgiveness. Okay, I'm a little bit harsh, but like I was just like, sister, please get out of here, get out, stop that. Speaking of Ehinome, please let me know in the comment section below if you understood that convo that she was having with Mona in the kitchen, where Mona actually apologized. I was like, oh, sorry, blah blah blah. Like, do they know each other? Because I don't really understand that part. Like, they were talking to each other like they knew each other before, or she knows that Ehinome once dated Charles. I don't know, that part was a little bit confusing for me. Maybe I need to go back and watch it again, but it was just weird. You know me, I always dedicate a section to Oga Captain because Uncle does not have sense. Okay, you have gotten home, your wife is tired, she's telling like, it's Charles, he don't fuck up, oh, this. You now still bring up the whole Ehinome matter again. I'm like, talk about putting the spotlight on yourself. Like, you were like, okay, first of all, he started off well by saying, oh, how can you invite someone from the office, blah blah blah, it doesn't make sense. Then when he now said, you have to fire her, I was like, ugh. This is probably why you lost your previous job, because sense you don't have. Like, you don't have sense. Like, even if you wanted your wife to fire her, like, come up with a tangible excuse. Don't just be like, I'm your husband, can't I tell you to fire anybody? No, it doesn't work like that. Just because you work for me and you're my husband, you can't now come and now start dictating who I'm going to fire, or I'm going to fire someone because you don't like her. Like, make it make sense. But yeah, this episode was just banging. I also had to give a shout out to costumes. I really liked Mona's dress, and I liked what Jade was wearing. That shirt was so cute. It was really nice. Speaking of Jade, guys, sorry, I know that this review I'm all over the place, and that's because I didn't make notes. This is why I like making notes. I felt so sad for Jade. Like, I felt like when Mona was proposing, Jade's eyes, if Jade's eyes were daggers, she would have stabbed Mona to death. Like, her eyes, oh my god, I felt for her. I was so sad for her. And then when she was in the car, I was like, oh, she finally cracked. Hard gay. You don't go canal. I was like, mama, let it all drop. Cry, in short, wail, scratch, do whatever. You deserve to cry, because this is like second time. First time it was you that got married to someone else, and now it's like, if they were just dating, I'm sure in her mind she'd be like, oh, there's a chance. But Jada is is a person that is so uptight, so, how will I say, she's all this, what's the word now, I can't, like, very principled people that I don't feel she's kind of person that will cross lines, if you get what I mean. So I can understand where she was coming from, and that soundtrack, like, it got me emotional. Like, do you know that I watched that scene where she was crying till all the credits finished? Like, I was just staring at my screen like, hey, even Charles too, he could not even sleep. I can't even lie, I felt bad for him there, where he was just sitting down looking at the Yeye Muna sleeping. I was just like, you see the problem here, Ekeng. If Ekeng had not interrupted that kiss, and Ekeng had not pushed this girl giving her ginger when she was proposing. Maybe we will not be here by now, but before people will come for me and be like, this essay hates Ekem too much. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought about this episode. I think it is the best one yet. Like, I literally want to go back and watch it again. TNC, you guys are just killing it every Thursday. I can't wait for the next episode. And yeah, guys, that's it. Until my next one.